It's not quite 7 a.m. yet. Oh, yeah, woke up this beautiful. Anyhow, but I gotta get going before the heat starts, and then I have stuff here about mid-morning I gotta go do. I wanted to give you a quick onion update before going back to mulching. These right here, these are, I think, the Chianti Reds, and my goodness, I don't know, that's at least 6 or more inches. These are 5 to 6 inches. What? I got a bee in my onions. That's funny. These are the Violetta de Galmi. I think we were talking yesterday and saying this is like 2018 seed. Now that doesn't work well for all onion seeds. I have a lot of other onions that were old and didn't push like this, but I was so amazed that this old seed really did well. These are evergreen bunchings, so these actually need to go pretty soon. But anyhow, my point to show you this out here was that they're a little bit on the light green side, and so I was going to take my fish emulsion and cut it down to like 25% of the regular rate that you use it at, and from there just do a light fertilizing in here, very light, and because you can burn baby seedlings, but I was just thinking it might be nice to go ahead and give everything a quick little hit, but it would have to be super gentle. So okay, with that being said, I do have one other little housekeeping thing to mention, is that I've been noticing on YouTube that, like, I had a big surge of subscribers, and then like clumps of you guys would be unsubscribed. I mean, just not like 1 or 2 people who just didn't like it, and that's fine and that's normal. No, what was going on seemed to be like groups of 8 or so were unsubscribed at once. So if you watch these videos, double check, make sure you're subscribed. Also give a thumbs up. We're still trying to grow the channel. We are so close to 2,000 subscribers, which I never thought that would happen, but we're almost there. So with that being said, let's get on to today's video, where I tackle at least another quarter of this mulch. Okay, I'm pretty pleased. I don't know, I didn't count. You guys, I hope you counted for me. So I've got this little area, and I have kind of talked it over with friends and got to thinking, you know what, I'm just going to let this mulch sit here and plant corn early in the spring. And so this will just stay blank for now. So that's why I wanted to mulch it heavily. And this too, this little area was uncovered. If you don't cover it, God will cover it with weeds. And I did this little tiny patch right there just because it used to be a little pretty flower bed, and I just let the weeds get away with, you know, wreaking havoc over here, and it doesn't look very pretty. So this kind of sets it off, and then eventually I can plant things in here. Also, I noticed I had a female. Oh, she's got bees on her already. Ooh. But I also grabbed some pollen. Can you see that on the end of my fingers? Well, maybe I don't need to pollinate this. That might be dangerous if I go in there right now. You know, they got pollen all over their legs. I think I don't even need to pollinate this little bitty butternut that's coming along. Look at this one, just from the 2 days ago I showed you. It looks like it's actually increased an inch or two. And also, I wanted to show off the new Gorilla wheelbarrow. So Jack blessed me with this. I picked that out, and I didn't want to go with 2 wheels up front. I wanted the ability to pivot, and but I love this because it has handles on the back. You probably saw me use it back there, you know, when you're trying to pull the tipped up wheelbarrow away from the materials. Oh, that's so nice to have the handles. And I like this grip better. I've always used just like wooden, but I actually do like, I'm sure it's not a soft plastic or anything. Sometimes, you know, soft plastic can rip and tear under sweat and, you know, constantly moving your hand, but I think this is going to be very durable and comfortable. So I'm very excited to have the 6 cubic foot wheelbarrow now on my team. Okay, here's section number 2 for the day, and this won't take me very long, but so I have actually 2 papayas here, 1 papaya here, 1 there. The plumeria is probably not staying in this area. I contemplated it, but I don't think it's going to stay. But these papayas are here in order to grow up and block this window. And so I did have a really big piece of cardboard from when we bought the pool pump. And now it might be hard to squeeze a wheelbarrow in here, but I'm going to try at least a dump or 2. I want to get some mulch back here, and I want to mulch this, and I want to just kind of give a little circle, half circle, something like that right here. This pot is eventually going back at the shed after the 21st, when the pine trees get removed on the 21st, a couple of them. And this will go back somewhere over there. So it's kind of good to show you from a distance, actually. So this pine is being removed, and this pine is being removed. And that is the start of the eventual project. We'll eventually get more pines removed. But 2 by 2, sort of like in the Noah's Ark. So this is the most dangerous. It actually has a dead limb on it. It's right on the fence. It scares my neighbor. It really has already thrown a limb into my she shed. So, you know, makes the most sense to get rid of first, and then the other one next to it. And that way I'm a little bit more clear as I walk to the chicken coop area. Alright, you guys, well, that's the end of this project. It took me about 1.5 hours today, and that's about all I've got in me for right now. You know, I might get more energy later, but I do have mid-morning plans. But I just wanted to make sure I got the things that were bothering me most off of mine. And one of it was starting this little flower bed, and doesn't it look so much cute with a little bit of form to it. And the mulch went all the way back. I actually am thinking about putting in some of those African foxgloves in here, and I don't think I'm putting the plumeria here. I don't know, I'll ask Jack, see what he says. And I'll put some more African foxgloves just along the back fence, and that'll give that a little pop of color while I'm waiting for these to grow up, and put some blooms on and big leaves on. But right now I like that. Let me go show you the pile. So before we get all the way to the pile, I wanted to follow up on something I mentioned early in the video. So I use this Neptune's Organic Harvest, or Neptune's Harvest. It's an organic product. It's fish and seaweed emulsion and fertilizer. It's 231 as the NPK. And it's usually like 1 ounce per gallon. I think that was the right dilution. So I will probably do like 1/2 ounce or just a couple drops and put it in water. So that's how I'm gonna fertilize those onions. And then here you go, the moment of truth. There's what's left of the pile. Now it went like all the way over here. and all the way around here, all this is gone. I scraped it up. And so just a little bit more. And that's pretty much gonna go around fruit trees and in salsa garden. For the most part, I think. Maybe a little bit in the food forest, just a little. So it's almost gone. I'm working my way through it very quickly. And I should be there in another, I'm thinking 2 or 3 days, which is perfect because today's Thursday, so Friday, Saturday, probably not work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I got 5 days left to get rid of this whole pile before the tree guys get here. Okay, with that said, this is where we're going to end the video. You guys take care, God bless, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.